So we've all been at the ban and pick stage in Mobile Legends, and then you just hear something outrageous like Layla or Alucard, and you're like, come on man, why I always gotta get the bad teammate? Because you basically know a lot just based on someone's ban. So basically what we're going to be talking about is the top 15 most banned heroes in ranked. Now this is actually going to be for season 14. Luckily I have been able to play on the advanced server, so I know a lot about some of the upcoming heroes coming soon, and we're going to be going over why these are the most banned heroes that's going to be happening in season 14. So let's just jump straight into it.
I thought I told y'all they'll never gon' change. You don't know, ass nigga, that be the gang. Same nigga I used to be. Fried niggas get used to me. Dead man, if you fool with me, say that for your eulogy.
Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL, and we are back with another Mobile Legends video. Now I think this is going to be very fun. Before we get too far along here, make sure you all drop that thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and also comment down below your 5 most banned heroes in ranked, or your 6 most banned heroes. That makes more sense. Comment your 6 most banned heroes who you think is going to be banned next season. So we have a lot of new heroes coming. The meta is constantly changing, and I know it gets weird sometimes because there's so many overpowered heroes. You'll be left trying to wonder who you should ban, and it's like you don't really know because there's so many strong heroes. So we're going to be going over the 15 bans that I wouldn't mind if someone on my team banned these heroes, because when I started this video it was going to be a top 5, then I'm like, wait, this is so much more, so many more heroes, and I'm like, okay, let's do a top 10. Then I'm like, what is still so much more heroes that I would like? It's just so many heroes, man. So we're going to be going over these heroes, but without further ado, let's just jump straight into it, man.
If I'm only here for the moment, if I'm only here for the moment, then I gotta work till I own it. God gave me a gift, so I own it.
So starting out, a hero that's going to be released in season 14 that's going to be absolutely insane, we all know is Ling. Now Ling, what's crazy about him is the guy doesn't even need boots, and he's the most mobile, fastest hero in Mobile Legends. And yes, he's even faster than Fanny, because the thing about Fanny is she has to rotate through and around walls and stuff like that. While she's going around a wall, burning energy going around a wall, Ling can literally just jump right over the wall and jump over like 3-4 walls and get to his destination without having to cut through angles, cut through jungles, turn and curve. Ling does not have to do all that. He jumps over the walls that Fanny has to maneuver around. So he literally has the highest mobility in Mobile Legends. Like, even compared to Johnson has to go around. Every hero has to go around walls, and literally he is the only hero in Mobile Legends who can go in a straight line to whatever his destination is. And that's what makes him so powerful. So I think he's definitely a must-ban hero in season 14 for sure, because let's say that he does 0 damage. Let's say his damage is not good whatsoever. Literally, he can just split push, and it's not much you can really do about it. Anytime that his team is fighting the enemy team, he can go and rotate, just jumping over walls to his destination super fast and push up the lane. And then even if he's pushing up a tower, the second that he feels like somebody's coming, jump on top of a wall, and very few heroes can get him off of it. So it's going to be a very annoying thing trying to go up against him, because he brings so much value even if he does not deal damage. So people were saying that he can't really jump in team fights like that. I personally disagree, but he doesn't even need to. That's the thing that makes him so powerful. So yeah, I had to throw him on this list. He deserved a good explanation for you all, because yeah, he's going to be insane. But let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. But next, we have a hero even more powerful than Ling. Yes, even more powerful in my opinion. And that's going to be Bixie. And what I mean by his power, I think that he's capable of taking on 5 people by himself. And as a tank, bruh, as a tank. Honestly, the overpoweredness of these releases in Mobile Legends are starting to become predictable, because I know Bixie's second ability is going to be nerfed. I know that his first ability, they're probably going to nerf the duration of how long he can stay in that mode and travel, or how fast he goes. Like, it's just predictable what type of nerfs is going to be coming in the future for these heroes. But no matter what the nerfs are, I'm pretty sure they're still going to be very, very powerful, and they're going to be bannable heroes. So yeah, Bixie is insane. Like he can literally take out a whole team by himself, especially if you build him properly and you use his skills effectively. So definitely had to throw him on this list. Next, we have Masa. Masa is going to be pretty strong as well. I'm not too excited for Masa. It's not my type of hero, but all that extra health is definitely going to make her a threat. And because of how Mobile Legends is set up, we already know the newest heroes is going to be strong anyways. So yeah, Masa is definitely going to be in the meta, and she's going to be a good ban when she's released. More than likely, once she's released, she's going to be the strongest hero at that point in time whenever she's released. So it's going to be interesting to see how she impacts Season 14. But next, we have Xborg. Xborg has been nerfed. He's got his first nerf, and he's still very powerful, still one of the most powerful heroes in the game, but I think he's a little bit more manageable now. I have been seeing him get shut down in tournaments a little bit more frequently now. So I think that he's manageable. People are letting the enemies get away with picking this guy. Like they're sometimes letting him be played. I think that a really good Xborg is still almost unstoppable, but ultimately it comes down to your preference in heroes and what hero you're better with. Everyone is just not an Xborg type of player. So yeah, Xborg, I think he's a great ban no matter what. Next we have Lilia. I don't know if Lilia has actually caught a nerf, but Lilia is definitely one of the strongest. Like, and then she's like a less annoying Nana. She's like slightly less annoying than Nana, because Nana is very hard to kill, but Lilia is very hard to kill, but she's a little bit easier to catch. And I mean that makes her very powerful, because Nana in herself is very powerful for a similar reason, but Nana isn't able to do the type of damage that she's able to do. Nana can't output crazy damage. Lilia can. So Lilia's damage output, by the time someone is going to kill Lilia or try to kill Lilia, she can basically have you like at 0 health, then hit her ultimate, get all her health back, and then chase you down with super speed. So Lilia is super annoying once you get take the time to learn her. But next we have Harith. Harith has been nerfed a couple of times, and it's like every time he gets nerfed, everybody's like, oh, he's not worth a ban no more, let's just stop playing him. Then like a week later, somebody does something crazy with Harith still, and they're like, oh my god, he's still so overpowered. It's like people think that nerfs in Mobile Legends mean that a hero becomes useless. No, he's still one of the most powerful heroes in Mobile Legends. Like when they nerf Mobile Legends heroes, they don't just do a super nerf making the hero useless. They tweak one thing, and then the next patch they tweak one more thing, and then maybe 2 patches down the line they might tweak another thing a little bit. So literally these overpowered heroes, yes, they're going to catch nerfs, but the nerfs is never too crazy to the point where this guy is dominating the meta, then you never see this guy again. The heroes always remain in the meta, at least with these latest heroes. So yeah, let me know what you all think about Harith, man. He hasn't gone anywhere. Next, we have Kacha. Kacha is definitely one of the most powerful heroes, and he deserves a ban as well, simply for the fact that he can grab somebody, bring them to his team, and be like, here guys, kill him. Like he stops them from being able to do anything, stops them from being able to get away, escape. He's an automatic kill. If you have flicker, you flicker grab somebody, they can't escape. Flicker, grab, pull them to your team. That's an automatic kill every single time, as long as your team's not bad. So yeah, I think with a hero like that, I can't be mad at somebody banning him. Like, even though there's other heroes that you might want to prioritize over him, a Kacha ban, I don't feel like anybody's going to say, oh, this hero is trash. Like, it's nothing like a Layla ban. So next we have Terizla. Now this hero is actually a bit more of a popular ban amongst the pro players, because Terizla doesn't have as much mobility as other heroes, and I feel like he's a lot slower and he's a lot more easy to evade if you're not in a team setting. So he can be a very powerful hero, and he can be worth the ban, but I think that this is mainly a hero that's going to be banned at pro level, and I don't think that he's going to be a hero that's going to be banned otherwise. But let me know your thoughts on that. I think I wouldn't necessarily be mad at a ban for this hero either, but I just don't think enough people pick him where he would be my top of my list to ban him. But anyway, next we have Lunix. Lunix is a very strong hero, but I think that there's so many more powerful heroes that a ban on Lunix isn't as worth it as it used to be, because Lunix can be annoying, but I feel like there's other heroes that's just so much more annoying, so much harder to take out, and can do way more for their team. Don't get it twisted. If Lunix gets fed, you're gonna have a really bad game, and it's not gonna be a great experience for you. But at the same time, if you have one of the other heroes on this list, you probably are perfectly fine going up against a Lunix and could probably win a lot of fights. So yeah, Lunix is very powerful, definitely worth a ban, but it's not at the top of the ban list. Gashin is next. Now he's a hit or miss type of hero, because Gashin is so easy to be bad with him. It's almost like you don't know when to ban him. Like, if you know for a fact that this person that you're going against is a god with Gashin, then yeah, that's scary. You can't let that happen, because Gashin can literally wipe out a whole team by himself. But the odds of someone being that good with Gashin is very low. So while Gashin is a good ban, it's not likely that it's going to be worth it, because you're probably going to ban Gashin and the person on the other team isn't good enough to even use them. So yeah, Gashin is definitely worth the ban, but it depends on who you're going against. Next we have Chao. Chao is another hero where it depends more so on the person, but at the same time, he's one of the most dangerous heroes in Mobile Legends, because he's a very strong fighter and a very strong tank, and he's a very beast hybrid as well. So he's one of the only heroes who can tank for himself and damage for himself. He's literally a one-man army. If I had to think of one hero in Mobile Legends who's a one-man army, it would definitely be Chao. He's capable of dealing his own damage. He's capable of pushing a lane. He's capable of dealing taking a lot of damage. Like, anything that you need done in Mobile Legends, he can literally do it by himself, and he's one of the only heroes capable of doing this. So yeah, Chao definitely is worth a ban, but I don't think that he's going to be banned too often, because finding someone to play him very well, it's rare also. But next we have Esmeralda. Esmeralda isn't at the top of my ban list, to be completely honest with you all. Esmeralda is not at the top simply because there's so many counters. Like, even a bunch of people on this list counters Esmeralda. Like freaking Kacha. Kacha counters Esmeralda. Even Franco counters Esmeralda. Chao counters Esmeralda. All you gotta do is hit Esmeralda with some crowd control. Have Lilia put a bunch of bombs under her, and like it's over with. Like, you have Lilia put like a bunch of bombs right where she has to jump to hit her ultimate. Soon as Esmeralda hits her ultimate and jumps on why do I keep saying Lunix? Freaking Lilia's bombs, then she gets freaking blasted and destroyed, yo. So yeah, I think that she's just countered by so many people, she wouldn't be at the top of my ban list, but she is worth the ban if the conditions are right. Next, we have Guinevere. Guinevere is one of those heroes where when you're going up against a good Guinevere player, it's like, how do you keep jumping out of these random bushes getting me? Why are you even here? Like, they just jump out of places that they just should not be. It makes no sense why they're even there, but it's working so well. And I think that Guinevere is countered easily by Purify, but if you don't have that Purify up and Guinevere is really good, yeah, you're going to be in for a long game. It feels like Guinevere just don't miss jumps sometimes when a player is too good. Now, it's very rare that you come across those players, but when you do, when they don't miss jumps and they catch you off guard every single time, yeah, that's the worst type of game, because there's literally nothing that you can do. Next, we have Kufra. Kufra is one of the heroes where at pro level, he can kind of not be worth a ban, because there's so many players that move at fast paces that he won't be able to lock anybody down. But when you're playing in regular ranked, I feel like he's so effective, because you can literally just, like, when people aren't using teamwork and bursting you down the second you lock somebody down, it's very easy for you to trap one person, dominate them, and have your team kill them. Like, it is very easy in regular ranked play to make a Kufra pick work and have him be super effective, but the team has to of course help out. So yeah, I think he can definitely be worth a ban, especially just playing regular ranked in Mobile Legends. Last but not least, VeLL. I think this VeLL update and is going to make him really powerful. It's going to make him meta. And one of the things that I heard about VeLL is people said that his rework, he still doesn't have mobility. But then again, you got to think about the fact that people use Gord, and Gord has even less mobility than VeLL is going to have. And VeLL, I think that Gord is still useful. Gord can still be useful. So I think Valir is definitely going to be useful. I think that he's still going to be able to compete, even though he does not have as much mobility as certain heroes. And yeah, I think that he's going to be a very solid hero, to be completely honest with you. And he's going to do a ton of damage. But that's pretty much my list, man. Let me know what you all think about the top most banned heroes in ranked for season 14, man. I think the upcoming season, we're going to see so much things that we probably didn't expect. And I think the meta is going to shift in some ways that we probably didn't expect as well. So let me know what you all think in the comment section down below, man. Make sure you drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, fam. Peace out, yo.
I'm on it. Can't fail for my family, I want it. So they'll never need hope or want it. A break, just something that I